I am. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my freaking god! I've been sitting here this whole time just talking to myself. I forgot to press the button on the microphone. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Come on, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was just saying how good everything has been going for me on the streams and how everything's been good and come on. Oh my god. Not even just the poltergeists. My cat already knows how insane I am. I'm not doing myself any justice like this. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But anyway... Hi everyone, welcome to the stream! Oh god, that's gonna get clipped. That's gonna get clipped. Anyways, as I was saying... Thank you. I do not perceive it. Oh my gosh. I was just saying that everything this week has been going relatively well with the exception of Stardew, and I just... Oh no worries, it's okay. Even without translating it, that's kind of how my brain feels at this moment. Oh gosh, okay. I will start over, I suppose. So as I was saying, or at least trying to say, I'm going to read you a couple of tests to make sure that I can actually run Stardew Valley. I know it was having quite a bit of issues earlier, and unfortunately on Tuesday we had to kind of scrap that stream and try over, or try again. But, I have a couple things that I wrote down that I know I can try out and that will hopefully make running it a little bit nicer for my computer, and hopefully it will work. I know this past Thursday everything went really well with the Avion stream. Didn't have any issues there. I did tweak something on that stream on that day that helped a lot, and I'm going to be applying that to all of my streams now, so hopefully that will help a lot. And there's a couple other settings that I can do in OBS that I wasn't aware of until like maybe a little bit earlier today, because my older brother was helping me figure out some of the issues that I was having, and we're going to we're gonna at least attempt a lot of the suggested things that we could try out. Um, so we're gonna do that as well, and hopefully we'll be able to get Stardew Valley running. We also, what's it? I have a list of a couple. Oh, yeah. I know there are a couple alternatives to OBS as well, but I mostly just picked OBS because of the fact that it's very accessible and it is free. And I've already taken the time to learn a lot of the things in OBS, so I don't think I'll be swapping over unless, like, there's, like, a much greater benefit to another one. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Mercury is in retrograde and is just wanting to beat me up today. Ah, bonjour, Anastasia! I speak a tiny bit of French. I can't promise that I will be any good at it, because it's been years since I've spoken French in any, like, form or to any person. But I do have a little bit of French under my belt, so please, you can feel free to speak French in the chat if you'd like. I would be more than happy to see you speaking French in the chat, and I will do my best. Oh, from Kazakhstan. That's so cool. I wish I was able to read the language. Unfortunately, those are the only languages I know. Currently, the only languages I know include English and French. I would love to learn languages with, I guess, non-Roman alphabet, you would call it? Just like different alphabets. Because I love all kinds of languages, and I always wanted to learn so many different languages, and it's such a beautiful experience. Oh, you know Russian but not Kazakh. Okay, that's still pretty cool. I think I know maybe one person in my life who speaks Russian, but that's because he's taking it as a course at college. So I don't know if that, like, counts. Actually, speaking of languages, I know one of the things that I want to do later on for streaming is I want to do some of those, like, really fun Duolingo streams. I think the first language that I would really like to learn is Indonesian, just because of my heritage, and I think that would be really, really fun. Of course I want to learn Japanese. I feel like most people these days who are at least internet bound want to learn Japanese. Ah, Ukrainian heritage. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. It's so cool getting to meet people from different parts of the world too. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh yes, Indonesian is very beautiful. I've only ever heard the tiniest snippets of my mom speaking Indonesian, like on extremely rare occasions. If she's speaking to, like, maybe one of my relatives or one of her friends. But she's also just been US bound for so many years that it's not really, like, I don't want to say it's not comfortable for her anymore to speak Indonesian, but just being surrounded by English all the time, you get used to it, and then you kind of end up falling out of it, even though she grew up there and she learned everything in Indonesian first. I know what you mean, though. Yeah. There's something very and I mean, it might not just be me and, like, heritage wise, but there's, like, a special, like, connected feeling I get when I hear somebody speaking in in a different language, especially Indonesian in my case, but like it applies to a bunch of other languages too. Like if I go out and I go to some of the few and like far between places where it's not just white people. like we go to Asian grocery stores and we go to Spanish grocery stores that are around us, and even just going to one of the Spanish grocery stores and hearing families like openly being able to speak Spanish without, you know, without people being rude or crass or whatever. Like there's something so beautiful about that, and I really love seeing that. It's really, really wonderful. Listen, the fact that you're even like chatting in English, that is like so wonderful. And I don't want you to have to like apologize at all. You're already doing so much. So don't even worry about it. You're already going above and beyond. I don't want you to have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm really, really glad to hear that. That is really, really cool. So yeah, at some point I would love to be able to have like a little Duolingo stream. If I'm able to find another native speaker of a specific language help me learn a language in any way, I would really have like an even better time learning the language, because at least it won't just be me speaking it. I'll at least have somebody who kind of knows what they're talking about, and it'll make it a little bit more enjoyable for everyone here too. I just had a thought. Watch me bring in my one friend who knows Tagalog, and just the only thing that he teaches me are just the bad words. Knowing him and knowing the dynamic that we have, he will absolutely only teach me bad words. I am not here to just curse at you guys in different languages, I promise. But I can't promise that he will do the same. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. I'm glad that you like my laugh. I know when I first I'm saying like I first started, like I started a month ago. I just started. But I know for a lot of people who are getting into the VTubing community, a lot of them end up using a voice that is I don't want to say like not their own voice, like they're doing an impression, but a lot of people who join the VTubing community might feel the need to adjust their voice a little bit. Also, welcome, Horizontal. I hope I pronounced that right. Yes, I think expressive laughter is like one of the most beautiful and like pure things that you can hear from someone, and it's just lovely. But yeah, I feel like a lot of VTubers feel a pressure to adjust their voice in a certain way to be more appealing and to be able to stand out a little bit more from other VTubers. But I feel like at the end of the day, having it be your own natural voice is the most appealing thing that it can be. I'm not gonna like call out anybody else because I don't have any examples anyway. But I mean it's a trend for most female VTubers to be either like super high pitched or go like all the way down to like mommy mommy mode, but I don't feel like either of those are a great fit for me. And I would just rather be a lot more, I guess, just natural with my voice. And I've been told, like, even in like other scenarios, that people just like my plain speaking voice. So I didn't really feel the need to adjust a whole lot. Also, yes, I agree, the mommy mod is the best. I don't know if it's I don't want to call it oversaturation of the market, but there are a lot of high-pitched female voices. Dad voice. I don't know if I can provide that, unfortunately. I can crack dad jokes at you, but I don't think that will provide the same effect. I mean, I would like to think that I have a pretty varied vocal range and that I am able to do like at least a handful of different voices besides just my plain speaking voice. I would like to think that. Whether or not that is actually true, I'm not entirely sure. I'm doing my best, and I think that's what matters. Oh, correct. Yes, daddy voice. There is a very big difference between dad voice and daddy voice. Here, hold on. I need to take a sip of water. I've already been talking for a while. Okay. Because there is, of course, daddy voice, and then there's father voice, which is son, are you coming to the baseball games? Those are two very, very different things. Oh my gosh. Yes, there's the dads, and everybody has a different dad, and then there. Hold on, let me get closer to the mic for this one. And then there's daddy voice, and those are different. Those are very, very different. Speaking. The only reason that I would be speaking like that all the time is if I lose a very, very bad Batsu game. I cannot guarantee that I can speak like that all the time. I can, what are a couple options that we have here? Before the stream started, I was trying to find that one list of the what is it? The Ikebo lines that Alvin and Sunny were doing a little while ago, but unfortunately I can't read the actual, like, I think it's in kanji. It's either in kanji or it's in hiragana, but unfortunately I can't read those alphabets, and they didn't put them in romaji, so I can't actually read the lines. But it had all of like the classic like I guess you would call them like anime boyfriend lines, like all of the slightly like suggestive or like kind of, I don't want to say like pickup lines, but they're like the very dreamy like male character lines. I wish I was able to actually read them so that I could torture you guys a little bit. Yeah, Japanese is so hard. One of my old friends was also learning Japanese at college because it's very hard to like motivate yourself to learn it on Duolingo if you don't have anybody else who is like able to teach you and able to converse with you. So she waited until she was in college to learn it a little bit, and I swear like maybe 80% of the time it was just her complaining how hard and how difficult of a language that it was to learn, and I totally understand. Especially like going not only in a different alphabet, but also like different grammar rules. It's really hard. It's a hard thing to adjust from one language to another. Oh yeah. Having somebody there to motivate you and kick you per se in the right direction always makes things a lot easier. I think that's actually part of the reason why I ended up doing this, because there is somebody in my life who I am close to, who is a good friend of mine, who does his own version of VTubing. I don't have his socials linked or anything. Here, let me type it in the chat. That's his Twitch username, and he is a very, very good friend of mine. He is the one who will probably teach me how to say bad words in Tagalog. But that's his username. You can find him on Twitch. He also uploads on YouTube, but he mostly just uploads the VODs from Twitch. So just in case Twitch is down for whatever reason, you can still watch the VODs on YouTube. But yeah, he's currently doing more PNG tubing, and that's what I do when I'm gaming, because my poor computer can only handle so much. But yeah, he's also part of the reason why I got into this, because he was like a really big inspiration for me, and I loved that he was able to like be able to do this sort of thing and have a really good time and connect with his chat, and it was just a really, really lovely experience. Oh, it's okay if you don't have Twitch. If you just search that name on YouTube, you can watch his videos on demand. Unfortunately, I don't know if he will ever stream on YouTube. Maybe if I convince him, but for right now anyway, it would just be watching the VODs. But he is a really really cool person to watch. He has a better computer than me, so he's actually able to play some more I guess visually intense games. He mostly plays a lot of Dark Souls, a lot of Elden Ring. He lately has also been playing like GTA 5 and Hitman, I believe. I'm not sure what other games he's playing at the moment, but those are the ones that I recall him playing the most. I think right now, one of the main things that he's doing is he's playing either Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3, and it's like a randomizer thing that he's doing right now, where depending on what fog gate you go into, it takes you to a different area, and he has to keep like a little note thing open so he doesn't like lose. Huh. Well, that's not right. Here, hold on. Let me try to link his channel, because I know I can... Unless he put it under a different name, but I'm pretty sure... Aha, here we go. Let me share, copy link. There we go. That should be it. That should be the correct thing. But yeah, he's a really good friend of mine, and I know that he would... Oh, that's okay, no worries. I should have probably just sent the link to begin with instead of just typing the username. But yeah, that's where he uploads all the VODs, and you can watch the VODs there. I know it's not really the same as watching in real time, and I know I love going on his Twitch channel and harassing him. What's it? He has one of those things set up where you can play noises over top of the game. Just like what are some of the noises he has? He has like a little jump scare noise. He has he labeled it the funny sound, and it's just a fart noise. Just random things to catch him off guard while he's playing a game. I know a little while ago he was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and I loved watching him play that. It was such a fun game to watch. So I'm hoping that at some point he picks up another big storyline game like that, I suppose. Oh, thank you so much! I'm so glad that you're here and that it's your first time here. I'm glad that this stream, at least now it's going okay. But, I'm really glad to see you here. I will be making another schedule soon, and I always schedule my streams ahead of time, so you guys should be able to see when I have a stream scheduled just in YouTube on general, even if you don't have a Twitter account, because I do post everything on Twitter. I post all of my schedules and stuff, and I post reminders that like a stream is coming up. I'm still getting comfortable with the idea of just tweeting my random nonsense on my Twitter. I know I tweeted just one recently, but for the most part I just use it for like my schedules and stuff. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I mean, I would like to believe that I am funny enough or charming enough that I would get a lot, that I would get a lot of subscribers, but I am also not going to I guess push my luck per se. But I mean, that is very flattering. Thank you so much. I would like to believe that after some period of time, people would eventually find me and watch all of my really weird nostalgia games that people haven't heard of before, and just watch me to figure out what the hell I'm playing. I feel like that was most people's reaction the other day when I was playing Avion. I don't think a majority of the internet has really heard of that game anyway. And that's why I'm so excited to share it with everybody, because I think it's a really, really cool like storyline, a really fun game. Obviously, it's in the super old RPG Maker style, and I think that's why it's so charming. And I really, really love it. I think just in general, the games that I like to play, I always love having like a good storyline as the base. So like some of the games that I would like to eventually play anyway, I have Night in the Woods, I have Oxenfree, I can probably get away with playing Undertale and Deltarune without killing my computer. What else? I really, really want to play Disco Elysium. It's like, it's a recent game that I've been introduced to, and I really think it's super cool. But it is very, very hard on my poor computer. I would love to share that game with you guys, though. But if we're gonna play stuff like Disco Elysium or Oxenfree, I would have to, what's it? I would have to at least do not a spoiler warning, but like a content warning, because there is some pretty heavy stuff that's in both of those games. They're very good games, and like the point of them having those aspects is very important to the story, but I know it can be a lot for some people. It's even a lot for me sometimes, and that's why I don't play them a ton. I have never gotten through all of Oxenfree. I've only ever done like the beginning, and in my current save file of Disco Elysium, I've only gotten to like the beginning of day 2, and I'm pretty sure like a playthrough of the game is like a week, and I've only ever gotten to like finish day 1. So those games have a lot of different things in them that might, you know, need to be like in a content warning or in a trigger warning, just to be safe, because I want all of my viewers to feel comfortable here, and if they're not comfortable with a certain topic or a certain thing that happens in a game, I obviously don't want to like alienate them. So that's why I like having at least like 2 different games in rotation, one of them being like more chill, just so that they can still participate without, you know, feeling obligated to watch a game if it's not comfortable for them. But I do have like a good handful of games where that shouldn't be an issue. Like if I'm able to get Minecraft going on my computer while streaming without things going south really fast, I would like to be able to just chill out and play Minecraft with you guys, because that's really cool. I don't know how well my computer will be if I get a capture card and I'm able to like play the game on my Switch and have the capture card running the game onto my computer instead. Yes, Minecraft is life. I have been playing a lot of Minecraft on my own recently. It's just, I feel like Minecraft is a very good timeless game. You can invest so many hours doing so many different things in Minecraft without getting bored. If you're doing the same like survival world over and over again, maybe it gets a little bit boring, but I think it's still really fun, and I still really, really enjoy it. In the same vein as Minecraft, I also love Terraria, and I feel like Terraria can go toe-to-toe with Minecraft as well. I cannot wait to stream Terraria with you guys. I build so many houses in Terraria. Yeah, it is endless possibilities and an endless source of content. And there's so many like randomized elements in both games whenever you start like a new file or whatever it might be, that it provides a lot of different options, and it's really cool. Hello there, Mr. No Name 2. Thank you for joining the stream. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys if I'm able to do Minecraft. I do want to do Minecraft. I know eventually I want to do Terraria anyway, and you guys can see me go insane building houses. it's so much fun getting to decorate the little houses, and I know, like, for most people, Terraria is like, hey, let's go exploring because there's 5 million different things that you can get in Terraria, but I just like building the houses. You that is so dark, but it's funny. Oh gosh, I think my best house is in an old file that, like, I don't want to say it doesn't work anymore, but at some point in one of the bigger Terraria updates, they changed the way that housing works. Mr. No Name won! But, that's the lore. I love the lore. I love having lore in my chat. That's so cool. Chat has to make up for the lore that I lack. I don't have any freaking lore. I wish I would have been, like, witty enough to make up some kind of lore story or something. I would love, because I know when other people debut, they'll have like a little like cinematic video or something play before their very first stream, and those are so cool. I couldn't make up anything. I could not make up anything for my character. Like, I already had the basic concept of I want to be a fruit bat, and that's it. Lore No Name is more difficult than Lore FNAF. The only way that it could be even more difficult is if it was like Kirby levels of lore. Ugh. I have no idea how Kirby managed to have as much lore as that. Because Kirby, he's just a pink ball. Oh, did something happen to the stream? Uh-oh. Do I have to check something? Is everything okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Please, please not again. Oh, Mr. No Name 3? The lore, it's expanding. I fucking... I love it. I love it. You got me scared there that something else happened. Oh gosh. Mr. No Name 3. No, I knew what happened. You, were not here before when I was speaking to myself for 15 minutes without turning my mic on. The first, like, 15 minutes of this VOD is just silence. In general, I was a daddy, but one day cut into another world in the form of a mom. In a former life. I started out as a daddy fruit bat, got conked on the head, woke up one day, and now I'm mommy fruit bat. You know what? I can probably live with that lore. That lore is actually pretty good in my book. Male fruit bat, just fluttering around, having a great time, eating fruit off the vine, enjoying the labors of life. It hits a tree too hard, wakes up, become mommy. Oh no! It's just your cheek. Well, as long as Mr. No Name 2 has water and a food source, I suppose I will allow it in my chat. You're only allowed to keep people in your basement if it's humanely. Shut up. Oh my. my gosh. We have a whole trilogy thing going on here. I guess we'll never get to the prequel, though. Oh my gosh, speaking of sequels and prequels, I don't know how many of you guys will believe me if I tell you that I had not watched any, like, Star Wars up until recently. Like, obviously I knew, like, the major characters, and I kind of knew what was going on, but I had never actually, like, sat down and watched Star Wars until, like, a month ago. And I was spending some time with a friend of mine on a little vacation, and they had offered, like, hey, I know you haven't watched the Star Wars movies before, are you interested in watching them? So we ended up watching through the original trilogy together, and it was actually pretty good. No Name 3 is my darling. Honestly, what's it? The way that my friend showed me, they used something called the Internet Archive, and they specifically picked what was called the despecialized versions. And that has, it's like the most, I don't want to say accurate, but it's the most, like, true to the recording, and it has the least amount of, like, after effects added to it. I don't know anything else about, like, the plot, like, in terms of, like, the prequel or the sequel, because we had only watched the original 3 movies, which were episodes 4, 5, and 6, because they come in like groups of 3. But honestly, like, it was pretty good. I wouldn't say that I'm, like, a huge, like, Star Wars, like, die-hard fan or anything now. I enjoy it, but I don't know, it was pretty good. It was fun watching it, but I don't, like, adore it. Love these 2 cats. Oh. Okay, but the Lego Star Wars movies are on another level. Any of the Lego versions of movies are just better. I don't even mean that to be, like, funny joke. I've heard, like, no negative things about any of the Lego movies. People really like the Lego movies, and I get it. I totally get it. So that is justified. Lego Star Wars is good. I remember I've watched, like, the Lego movie, the one with the little like, handyman main character. It's been years, so I don't remember, like, everybody's name or anything. But it is, like, such an enjoyable movie. It's really good. I wouldn't even, like, call myself, like, a big movie buff or anything. I do enjoy, like, if somebody else is really excited about a certain movie and they go, hey, like, why don't we watch this movie together? Then I'm more than happy to, like, watch it with them, because if it's somebody that I'm close to, then I like, am totally on board. Yes, S tier. Lego movies are all S tier. Lego into my lore. How are we gonna fit any sort of Lego things into my lore? If we are going to put any sort of movies per se into my lore, do you guys want to know, like, some of my favorite movies? Because it kind of it sounds really stupid out of context when I talk about my favorite movies, because they're all over the place and I really enjoy novelty. stuff more than anything else. But I mean, I've watched the movies like over and over again, and they're my favorites, and I guess that's just not going to change for me anytime soon. But some of my favorite movies include Who Framed Roger Rabbit? And no, it's not just because there is a sexy lady who walks around in the movie. It is genuinely a very enjoyable movie with a really cool plot line. And the fact that they did all of the effects that they did in the 80s and they cannot replicate some of the stuff that they did, I think shows how good of a movie it is. Please don't morb in my chat. Oh my god. I honestly think Morbin Time is like my favorite meme of this year. Just the fact that they were banking on this movie to make it big and nobody freaking watched it. No, not the cats. No. Oh. Morbid time. Oh my gosh. Yes, but that is one of my favorite memes. I think it's fucking hilarious and I enjoy it so much. What other, like... No, cat, my darling! What other memes are, like, popular right now? Because obviously Morbin Time is, like, one of the biggest memes. Much to my dismay, Vox has made Pilk into a meme, and I really, really hate it. There is something that makes me so viscerally angry about the fact that Pilk is a meme and he keeps trying to get everybody to get into Pilk. There is something truly infuriating about it. I don't know what memes are popular with English speakers, but we don't have anything interesting right now. Even I, like, the only one that comes to mind right now is just the Morbin meme. There's, this is gonna show a horrible side of me. I'm on Tumblr a lot, and they have been using the same joke over and over again about, what's it, like, the hospital, and, like, they were, like, whatever interior designer did the hospital, like, drew a red line on the floor to, like, show connection to others or some stupid bullshit like that, and everybody everybody just kept laughing at them for the really poor interior design choice. Yeah, Morbin's already kind of outdated. I don't really know what other, I mean, maybe for this month of July, there just aren't really any popular memes right now. It even feels like a couple years ago, it was easy to have like one meme dominate for a whole month and just have that be a memorable thing. But it feels like in like more recent years, things just go so fast that there's barely any time to keep track of it. Where like a couple years ago, one meme could be the big thing for a month. Now it's like, it'll be big on Twitter for 2 days and then get recycled already. So I really don't know what's popular right now. Have you heard about that new Trolls meme? No. I am not familiar. The troll being like the frog? I hope I'm getting that right. I'm showing how showing how out of touch I am with everything if I get that one wrong. The only memes that I know with that format of the GE on the end is just like when VTubers say like Sag or Madge. It's already pretty old. I might not know it. I wish I was more well-rounded in different jokes going on. I know somebody I saw somebody shared a link or something earlier today from the Know Your Meme website that just talked about the assassination of Shinzo Abe. That was really fucked up, yo. You just listen, it's totally fine. We here at June Koumori's channel, we do not cringe, we kill the part that cringes. We are better than this. Oh my goodness. Yay, the cat is saved. I really wanted to do some of those like random like voice line. You know what? I'm probably just gonna look up a couple anyway and just see what I can do to like the best of my ability. I can't promise anything, but I will try my best. Because I know I had them pulled up earlier. Where is it? This one's like a script. It's not really like single lines, and I think it's supposed to be because they have like the English translations on it. Sorry, I need to readjust a little bit. Ugh, this chair that I have is not that great. But this is supposed to be like a script of what's it? It kind of looks like a confession or something. I can't promise that my Japanese pronunciation will be any good. There's a third person here and he's watching. That might be because I have my own chat open on my phone, so I might just be the mysterious third person who's not speaking at all. But there is a little script. Now that I'm looking over it, I'm like, oh gosh, it is a little bit cringe, but I just said, we do not cringe here, we kill the part that cringes. So I shall soldier on and do my best, but I'm not going to make any promises towards how authentically I can speak Japanese, nor how good my pronunciation is going to be, or how natural it will sound. I am simply reading a script in Romaji and having a good time with my chat. But yeah, apparently this is supposed to be a little confessional thing. Here, I'll even turn down the music so you guys can get the full effect. Where is it? I'll just mute it for now. Gosh, it's cringe is not me, cringe this world. Okay. Here, I'll even bring the mic a little bit closer, just so we get the full effect.
ごめんね。 呼びたりしたりして、言いたいことがあるだ。今好きな人いたりとかって？あ、いるのか。そっか。え、何って、その、あの、私、あんたが好きって告白を。え、あなた私のこと好きなの？ロー思いなんだ。すごい嬉しいな。
Oh gosh. Don't worry, we're bringing anime fruit bat daddy back. You know what? You know what? It's me, since you've been here and you've been a good sport this whole time, and you helped me figure out the fact that my microphone wasn't even on initially. I will do 2 special treats for you. So let me turn this music back off one more time. Oh, you traded me for something. I would never. I would never. I'm not going anywhere. You can't get rid of me that easily. But I shall give you a treat for helping me out and figuring out the fact that my microphone wasn't even on to begin with. Let me take one more sip of water just to be sure. Okay. You get a 2 for it. You get 1 higher pitched, 1 lower pitched.
Ara,
Ara. That's all you guys are getting for right now. Before I humiliate myself accidentally. Oh gosh. Second on second Ana best. Oh gosh. I know a couple of my friends are probably gonna rewatch this VOD later and they're going to have to bear witness to that. Sorry guys, but that's that's part of this whole gig. I am here to appease the masses, and the masses desire daddy. I am more than happy to oblige. There is a couple other different kinds of streams that I have also been thinking about doing that aren't gaming streams. I have been thinking about showing you guys when it's not really a drawing stream because I don't have a drawing tablet and it's not really the same thing. But maybe just chilling out with you guys while I do like my thumbnails. That could be kind of fun. Just getting it's kind of like it would kind of be like this where it's a ZATSUDAN, but I also just like make the thumbnails in the background. Cat raid. Also, just 1 second. I have to mute my mic. I will be right back. You guys didn't take over my stream while I was gone, did you? Just a laughing isn't it Shy Lily that does like the meme reacting videos? Where it's not like a try not to laugh video, but it's like just reacting to memes? Is it her that does it? Sussy Baka! What did I do? All I did was go to close my windows so you guys didn't get like a weird background noise. Because I'm pretty sure one of my neighbors just started like mowing the lawn or something. I promise I am not trying to be sussy. I am trying to make this as good of an experience for you guys as I can. Reactions are also an option. You're just waiting for me to laugh. Listen, I crack very easily. If I find something funny, I don't want to hold back because I'm just having a good time and I'm vibing. I wouldn't want to hold back anyway. It would mostly just be like a meme reaction and not just me. Mod, stop hiding your sussy bakas. Wait. Is one of my mods here? I would like to believe that I am not a sussy baka, but if you guys are going to insist... Maybe that's the suspicious third person that we don't know. Maybe one of my mods is hiding here. Because I promise, I'm just here. I'm just chilling and vibing. I'm not doing nothing. Oh, goodness. What was I saying earlier? Oh, yeah. We could probably do like a chill stream kind of like this, but in the background instead I can like do my thumbnails or something. And then I talked about this briefly during my debut stream. That's right, the suspect. No, not being cursed with the sus baka in my lore. What was it? The one thing that I talked about a little bit in my debut stream that I would also like to do with you guys is kind of like a book club. I know because of copyright reasons, I'm not allowed to just like read books for you guys on stream, which is sad because I would really love to, just like being able to narrate a book. Do you know how to draw or any other arts and crafts? I know how to draw a very, very small amount because I like doodling and I like doing I like journaling in a very specific way. It's called bullet journaling, so I doodle a lot, but I'm not like very good at like drawing. I do paint though. I love painting, and I would love to show you guys some of my paintings at some point. I know I could probably carry over painting into like digital painting where there's not really like much sketching. It's just me like learning different like coloring things and layering like digitally. That could be pretty fun to watch. It's not the same as like a drawing stream, but that could also be really fun. I mostly do like landscape paintings. Yeah. I mean, it would help if I was also a little bit better at drawing, but I just there's just something about painting that I prefer. I just like getting to work with like the colors and like depending on the medium I do, because I like doing watercolor and I also really like doing acrylic. I just have fun with those. What else? Currently, right now, I'm also teaching myself some music programs, and I know depending on who you watch, there will be different like singers or musicians that do their own mixing, and they'll just sit and they'll mix audio for a stream. I am nowhere near that point yet, and I would have to learn a lot more before I felt comfortable like streaming it, unless it's like a stream where we like I'm learning it while you guys are hanging out with me. But that could be cool. Stream to learn Japanese. I would love that. That would be really, really cool. Maybe because again, there are a lot of languages that I want to learn. I feel like it's the most appealing for like a stream to learn Japanese on stream. So maybe I'll save like me learning Indonesian like in my own time and then do Japanese streams like live for you guys because that's pretty entertaining. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then depending on if I get like a greater number of viewers in the future, I would really love to do like a book club where like you can teach me You're gonna get me in trouble if I start learning Russian cursive. I'm gonna start shouting them at my one friend who's learning Russian. The mods for the Is it? Hold on, I want to check something. Oh, I think it's because I have, what's it? In OBS, you have to copy the link of the pop-out chat, and it's always, what's it? It's always automatically on top chat, so it, like, it detected the little Among Us guys as spam. Unfortunately. So I would have to copy like a different link. I will keep that in mind next time though to make sure that I change it from top chat to just the plain live chat. Tell Bля oh gosh, I'm already butchering. Liat. Liat. I'm doing this. Oh gosh. But I keep getting started and then I forget where the live chat. I'll fix it for the next stream, I promise. I didn't realize that like unless you hit like the certain thing that it changes it. Duh! Okay, that one I know how to pronounce. Oh gosh. Now I am Russian. Congratulations, let's go to Kazakhstan. You know, honestly, I wish I had more information about some of the different countries in that region because I feel like da is yes. That's one word that I have learned now. But I feel like especially as like a Westerner or even just as an American, we don't really get a ton of information about countries other than like I don't want to say like global world powers, but even then it's mostly like we learn about America in school and then we know that like Western Europe exists and we know that Canada exists and then that's kind of it because that's the American school system. So I would honestly love to learn more about like geography and like at least having a general like historical overview about some more like Eastern European and I don't know if we would consider it like Southern European, but it's getting closer to like Western Asia, like that region. We don't learn anything about it in school. All you need to learn about Kazakhstan is that you're here and you're. Ooh. Can you tell us more about that specific dish, love? No, I don't know how the V's are pronounced. Oh, but food sounds really nice right now. I promise I ate before the stream. I don't particularly want to get into the habit of eating during streams. It's not that it's like a terrible sin or anything, but I would rather eat before a stream and after a stream than like during, unless I'm doing like a really, really long stream. But before the stream I made myself some sushi and I had some homemade sushi, which was really, really nice. So I hope whatever it is that you're cooking is also really good. Pilaf is rice with meat, carrots. It is sort of stewed. Oh. That sounds really, really delicious. I know in our household we mostly eat a lot of chicken and rice, and that's kind of our staple. We have rice constantly. And then I mostly make chicken in 1,000,005 different ways, so I love hearing about what other people are cooking and different dishes and stuff like that. It just makes me so happy. I know the other day I don't know why, I just woke up like first thing in the morning and I knew that we had like a tray of chicken that I had to cook. It can be made with any meat. I do it with chicken. Good. Chicken and rice is just such a superior combo. Yeah, but the other day I woke up and I knew we had chicken that I had to cook so that, you know, it wouldn't spoil like within the next couple days. And I just got it in my head that like, oh, I want to make fried chicken, like southern style fried chicken, with like you soak it in buttermilk first and then you do like a really heavily seasoned flour dredge. And I just craved it so bad, and I just had to make it. Come to Kazakhstan, this is a great empire. I really would love to. And I really want to, like, travel to so many different... Mr. No Name 3 is gone! No! Oh my god. I forgot that I had a shocked emote. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there are like so many countries that I would love to explore and love to visit. And what's it? My one instructor, when I was in school, my one instructor was, I don't know for certain if he was working for like an embassy or something, but I know that he would like frequently travel to Uzbekistan and he knew how to speak Uzbek, and it was like one of the really, really cool things about him. Whenever he wasn't like around being able to be like one of our instructors, it was because he was off doing other important stuff in Uzbekistan. So I live in such a place that I literally have mountains across the... That's so cool! But, what's it? I feel like... I don't want to say that the place that I reside in is boring, but I mean, it is America, and there are basically just suburbs everywhere. It feels like you either live somewhere that's actually interesting, like kind of in the middle of nowhere, you live in a suburb, or you live in the city. And like those are the only like three like big options. I used to live somewhere really cool, but currently I live in like a suburb area. In your lore, it will be called the Great No-Name Slaughter. The Great No-Name Slaughter of 22. That is so ominous. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that you live in a place that has like mountains nearby. I would kill to live in a place that like at least had something a little bit more interesting. I think the most interesting thing that's near us is like a lake, and that's kind of it. America is so great that it itself can be studied and studied. I just, cause like I used to live in a place where there was a lot of different like I guess like nature things going on, because like not only were there like mountains for hiking, there was like a river and a canal and just like lots and lots of different like wooded areas, and it was like very beautiful from a nature standpoint. And all of the people that I knew who lived in that area are very, very happy with like how much balance there is between like the more populated areas and the amount of nature that you still get in all of those areas. But where I'm currently residing, there's really not that much like nature that you can be surrounded by, and it's a little sad, not gonna lie. Most of the quote-unquote nature is just farmland, and that doesn't really count. If you want to look at nature, I advise Kazakhstan. we have your steppy and steps. I'm sure that it is very visually appealing at the very least, if not a little repetitive. Maybe one day, if I'm able to share some of the, because I do have a couple of photos of like, I guess, nature photography of where I used to live. I might be able to show that. It depends. I'd have to like look through them and make sure there's nothing, nothing like, I guess, incriminating or anything. Not that there would be if I'm just taking nature photos, but Mr. No Name 3. Mr. No Name 3 is back. Oh my god. I was so lucky to spawn near the mountains, but if you drive 30 kilometers in the other direction, all you will see is steps and steps and steps to the sagging city. Aww. I'm glad that you get the beautiful mountain view then and not just plain steps. Because I'm sure that must be pretty tiring. I think with the mentioning of pilaf, I'm starting to get pretty hungry again. Because the sushi I made was only like one roll, and it was pretty small. I was mostly just using stuff that we had left over in the fridge just so that they didn't go to waste. But I know before before the stream started, my one family member had come home and she came up and she was like, "Hey, do you want to go out to eat?" I was like, "Well, I'm literally just getting ready to stream." She's like, "Oh, but I want to go out to eat because I finally have an appetite," because she was running around all morning and like didn't have any appetite like all morning. So she finally was like, "Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go out to eat." I'm like, "Oh, well, about that." But we have already been going for like an hour and a half, and I'm probably going to end it kind of soon just to make sure that like she's okay and that she has enough to eat. Yes, I love sushi rolls. I should show you guys pictures at some point if I make like a really nice looking one. And whenever I go back to my favorite sushi restaurant, I will take pictures of those rolls, because me and my family always sit down and we always get like 3 different rolls, and then we just kind of pick and share off of each other's, and we always take pictures before. So if I get any more good sushi pictures, I will share them with you guys. Or just any food pictures in general, I guess. It doesn't have to just be sushi. But my plov is... I'm sure that your homemade plov is absolutely delicious, and it sounds really, really good. Oh, excuse me. Gosh, I have some hiccups, I guess, for right now. I'm trying to, like, drink enough water without having to, like, constantly go to the bathroom. I don't want to keep abandoning you guys, but I know, like... I do have to drink water and to be able to keep talking for as long as I have been. Let me take another sip. Okay. I'm also trying not to be too like obnoxiously loud with my water bottle, because it's one of those metal water bottles. Oh my god, Mr. No Name 3 is stuck. I think Mr. No Name 4 shoved him back into the basement. Oh god. The lore. It's insane. Write this event and your lore is the great drink of water. Oh gosh. If I have to write in my lore every time I take a sip of water, I think I'm gonna write the new Harry Potter like series. I do be kind of drinking water though. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up a little bit soon, just to make sure that my one family member is okay. And if she still wants to go out to eat, if we want to go out to eat, because I know we don't always get the chance. It's not that like she's normally busy working all the time, and I don't always get the chance to spend time with her. So I want to make sure that if she does want to go out to eat and she does want to spend time together, that we're able to do that. It's not just drinking water, it's a great drinking of water. You know what? I'm glad that you've... I'm glad that my drinking of water is enjoyable or justifiable enough to be labeled as the great drinking of water. Oh, man. Gosh, I feel like I've been all over the place in this Zatsu just because I had an iced coffee earlier. So my brain is just wired on coffee, which I don't typically drink coffee all the time, but I wanted to drink something other than water, like when I woke up this morning. So I ended up picking like to make an iced coffee for myself. And now I can't focus on like anything. I'm just vibing. The iced coffee brings the vibes to the chat that make it enjoyable. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to my stream today. I will be posting my weekly schedule on my Twitter account. If you guys don't have Twitter, you guys will just see as things are scheduled. I can start uploading my schedules here in the community tab then. If you like coffee, then you are a ghoul. A ghoul? I just like coffee for the taste. But oh, I'm so glad to hear that you liked it. That really makes me happy. Thank you so much. But Mr. Oh my gosh, they're all fighting. All of the Mr. No Names. Oh my god. But I can also upload my schedules in the community tab. So if you guys are like scrolling through your subscriptions, you guys should be able to see if I post it there as well. I'll figure out what we'll be playing for the next week or what I want to stream next week. I know that I will be streaming some more Aviond. So if you guys want to come see me play Aviond, I would be more than happy for you guys to be there. No Name 3 wins! Yay! Go Mr. No Name 3! The great No Name battle. I love it. But yeah, I'll be posting my schedule soon. It will be posted at the very latest, probably like tomorrow night. Maybe around this time, maybe a little bit later. I'll figure out what we'll be playing for the week, and I'll probably host another ZATSUDAN stream for Saturdays as well. And yeah. Hey, I can go out to eat. I'm hungry. You know what? I think we should all get a little bit of food. I know It's Me is already currently making food or eating food, but I think now is a good time to end it so all of us can get a little bit of something to eat, because it's getting around that time. I guess it doesn't really matter what time zone you're in. Food sounds like a great idea. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm really glad that you were here, and I will, what's it? Since you guys are new here, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so you guys will get to see me again on Tuesday. I know it's, I wish I could stream more, but currently with my job, I'm not able to. Can you come with me? Of course you can come with me. We're gonna go pick out a real nice place to eat. We're probably gonna get Chinese buffet. Chinese buffet is like our #1 pick whenever we go out. It's just a great option, and you get to eat however much you want. So we're probably gonna get some Chinese buffet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along. You guys will see me again on Tuesday, probably 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I know I've been saying Eastern Standard Time, but I mean, it's the Eastern Time, so you guys will see me. No, yes, you'll be able to come along. You just gotta tag along fast enough. Oh, Mr. No Name, INF. What part of the lore is this? But thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. I will see you guys again on Tuesday. Be sure to look out for the community tab, and I will be posting my stream schedule there. And with that, I hope everybody has a really lovely day, a really lovely evening or morning, or wherever it is that you might be. Bye, guys. Have a great one. I'll see you guys later.